everybody, it's Lexia with kissingtree.org, and I am here with Sabrina and Melissa today, and I want to know how marriage has changed you. You know, if it's changed your self-confidence at all, because I know it definitely has with me. I had kind of a, maybe most people wouldn't call it a big transition, but it was for me. A transition into just being more comfortable with my own self individually aside from the marriage. I was that girl in high school, and embarrassingly, I admit it, I would get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and I had hair like down to, I mean like long hair and thick. And I would shower every day, condition it and blow dry it, and then I put it in hot rollers, and then I would like put it on my head and I would do like the messy bun that was, you know, supposed to look messy, but it actually took me like a half an hour, like placing curls just right, you know, like, and then I did my makeup and, you know, picked out clothes to wear. Just, I mean, ridiculous morning routine that resulted in a lot of lack of sleep. So I went from that person to the person who I am now, who I did take a shower today, which is like a kind of a big deal. You know, when Dustin committed himself to me, I also committed more of myself to myself too as well, and began to love myself more. Not because I knew that, well, somebody else loves me, so I must love myself. It just kind of happened seamlessly. And also, I mean, I'm not really like on the market, obviously. You know, I don't need to impress anybody but myself and my husband. And if he's impressed with me with no makeup and not showering, then like, you know, good for us. Then I'm happy. So yeah, that kind of happened concurrently when we got married. And I'm wondering if that is, you know, if any similar situations have happened for you guys. Melissa, why don't I go to you?
You know, I think I have those moments. Well, okay, I should start off saying I have to shower every day. I have to blow dry my hair. I have to wash my hair. I have to, you know, even though my sister-in-law, who's a hairdresser, says, no, you don't have to do any of those things. Right. Well, showering, but I mean not washing your hair and drying and everything. I always feel the need to do it. It's not like, you know, I don't think it makes me look any prettier, but I just feel like I have to. It's like my routine. It's how I wake up in the morning. I put makeup on every day. You know, but it doesn't look like it. Like when I get up and I get ready, and right. I said, oh, I gotta put my makeup on. Job's like, you look exactly the same with it on and if you don't have it on. And I said, no, that's not true. Like, you can't see my zits. I hide them very well. I think I'm a pro at it. I think in other things, like I've gained a lot of confidence in cooking. I never used to cook at all because my mom always did it. So, you know, now I like actually contribute to like the holiday meals. I think that it's kind of, part of it was like, you know, what you should do as a wife and how you're supposed to take care of your husband and all this kind of stuff. But it's like helped me to feel more confident in myself of doing all those things. But I just, you know, I don't know if I'll ever get rid of the, you know, leaving the house without makeup on. I mean, today's video, I didn't refreshen my makeup for it. I kind of took a page from Lexia and just kind of like, you know, be myself today.
I think for me, the confidence that marriage has built in me is more being confident in my adulthood. And I think what I mean by that really is that, you know, I've always been like a really self-confident person, and I think that really is the credit, I think, completely goes to my parents, because they did a really great job of fostering my sisters and my individuality when we were growing up. And so they did a great job in just, you know, I think helping us just do what we were good at, and that really, I think, build my self-confidence from a very young age. You know, I wouldn't say that I feel more self-confident as a person now that I've gotten married, because I don't feel like I was incomplete before marriage. I feel like I was a totally whole and complete person, and I was really happy with who I was before I got married. But I think that, you know, through my marriage, my husband, I feel like, has just sort of really enriched my life, and I think that he's added so much to it as opposed to like filling in gaps like where there were voids. Like I don't really feel that way. But I think, you know, going back to something Lexia, that you said about like, you know, waking up really early in the morning in high school and, you know, doing the whole do, and I was the exact same person, you know, like I think that's part of being in high school. Like, I mean, I literally, like when I was in high school for 4 years, like I would put index cards over my clothes and write like what outfit it was and when I wore it, and I would push it to one side of my closet, and my goal was to never repeat the same outfit like throughout high school. And I think for me, like like the, you know, not wearing as much makeup anymore. I mean, obviously the hair thing, now it's like covered, so in public I, you know, don't do it or whatever, but in terms of like my clothes and my makeup and that kind of stuff, you know, I think that's also just growing up. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's also when you have a baby face, when you're a freshman in high school and you're still wearing braces, like you want to wear 2 coats of mascara, you want to wear dark eyeliner, like those are, you always want to look older, you know what I mean? And I think there comes a point in womanhood where you just sort of embrace, like, this is who I am and I love it. I love my features, I love my hips, I love what I look like, you know? And I think in that sense, it's not the narcissism at that point, it's just you've accepted, not even accepted, you just embrace and you're happy, you know? And I think part of that is just, it's just growing up.
So now that you've heard from us, we want to hear from you. How has your marriage changed your self-confidence in any way? So leave a message and a comment below and can't wait to hear back from you.